When you walked out with the Uzbek flag, I mean, you just looked like you were about to meditate with that thing on. Like that thing just brought you some peace.
Yeah, it did,
Uh,
it did, it did. Be
like you
honest
put
with you,
that thing on, it was just like you're like, oh, I'm good now. It's crazy, and
uh-huh.
the Uzbeks loved it too. But
They,
how'd
because
that come about?
because I ain't disrespect they flag,
Right.
right? The biggest thing about that, because people were like, oh man, where you get that idea from? I just coming up with shit, bro.
You
Because
saw it and you flagged him down. You're like, give me it or something. How'd that go?
no, I already had it. I already had it on me. My buddy Muradbek had fought during weeks a day before, right? So he fought Friday and I fought Saturday. But I had went to his fight, right? That's where I ended up getting the flag from, is from his fight. Unfortunately my man didn't win, but it is what it is. Like I said, losses come with the game. But like I said, I stand with people from Uzbekistan, and I've eaten their food. I've prayed with them, and I've been a part of the culture, right? When I've been at his house. So my biggest thing is that people always feel like we got to be separated or divided because we come from other places. And I feel like this was a great opportunity to say that I walk with y'all as well, and that we gonna put on one hell of a fight, as martial artists. And that was like the turning point where I felt like even the Uzbekistan fans like fell in love with me, because at the end of the day, I'm still representing y'all in a good light. I'm putting your flag out there on the biggest stage in the globe, right, to be seen. Even if people don't realize, even on social media, I was reposting they stories, right? They would tag me and shit, and I would repost them. So regardless if it was negative or anything, it doesn't even matter. I'm giving them an opportunity to be seen. I don't know if Nursulton did the same thing, right? Right? So my biggest thing is I got a lot of respect and love once I reposted their stuff, because they would do a screenshot, right, and repost it on their page like, damn, Buckley really like shouted me out, right? It'd be like kids too doing MMA. Like, hey man, I'm gonna see you in the UFC, right? Just showing them love, like just real love, because they ain't nobody really just hating out here. They just trying to get attention. And when you give that attention, then it's like, oh man, I didn't really expect for you to respond, type energy. So with that being said, man, I actually want to head out there this summer, and get a lot of love out there. And like I said, keep building on that fan base that I'm talking about.
Right. And just a subtlety in that you're saying is, to promote yourself, you got to, because I have to do this with, creating content for you guys and all that stuff too. But you got to, what was I going to say? I think I was going to say you got to use like, your, what's the word? Like psychology. Psychology. I know, right? I was getting into it too. Psychology. Like you got to, think about like, what people like, how people think and how they would react to things. And then you make something off of that. So you're saying, you're like, people will get excited if I repost their thing, regardless if they want the other guy to win. But I think sometimes fighters don't think about that as far as like even psychology behind it. Because that's really a big thing, is like, what's going to make somebody like me if I post it,
Right.
And so that's something that you're doing.
I don't even care if you don't like me because of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
or tune in.
Boom, that's the perfect word. I'm gonna make sure that you're emotionally invested. I'm gonna put that right.
Psychology.
Exactly, right. Whether you love me, hate me, or in between, right? I want you to be emotionally invested so you will tune in for the fight, right? Yet again, I'm not finna do anything out of pocket, disrespect anybody. But if that's how you feel, I ain't got nothing to do with that, because that's just how you feel. You understand? Like I said, other people see pride with me walking out with the flag. Other people seen it was disrespectful, but I didn't do anything but just walk out with the flag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I loved it. And you're becoming a world superstar at this point. You keep doing that, keep fighting these international guys and interacting, because like we mentioned earlier, Paris is all on you.